Hello guys, Kimberly Maska here, founder of Spiritual Biz Bootcamp, and it was an interesting conversation in the group here in Spiritual Biz Success Facebook group. And one of the questions was about, do you need a degree, or how many people in here have a degree? Do you need a psychology degree to be a light worker, and all of that kind of fun stuff? And I just want to kind of like debunk the myth a little bit, because having a degree and certifications is kind of irrelevant. In fact, it's very irrelevant when you're stepping out as a spiritual coach or a spiritual leader. Some people get these little insecurities and they want to have the degree so they feel like I've got the degree, or get the certifications in life coaching and stuff so that they have it. But I'm going to tell you right now, my most successful clients have no degree, and not in counseling anyways. And most of my successful clients also have no certifications. They're just amazing at what they do. They've had life experiences that have transformed themselves and are using that experience to transform others. And that's all it really takes. It really just takes certainty in yourself. Because when you have certainty in yourself, you can do whatever you want. It's those doubts that start to kill us, right? Those doubts that are truly the kiss of death in being able to step out and serve people. Because when we remove the doubts about what we do, and we know that we're just there to serve at the highest level, to share our experiences and to help lift people up to where they need to be, you don't need a certification for that. When we realize that, then there's no doubts. Because you can look at what you've done for yourself. You look at the amazing transformation you've created for yourself. And if you, as a spiritual entrepreneur and spiritual leader, if you haven't actually taken the message that you've received from changing your life, how you've shifted your life, how you've grown spiritually, if you are not sharing that message with everyone around you and stepping out as a true spiritual leader. And for me, a spiritual leader is someone who has a business, who has clients, who's making more than 6 figures a month, well, yes, that too, but 6 figures a year for most of you out there. Because that really shows how many people you're helping. Because if you're just making, a few $100 here and there, you're not really being a spiritual leader. You're not sharing your gifts with enough people. When you're truly sharing your gifts, there's an energy exchange. It's an energy exchange because the clients that you're working with love what you're doing. And when people love what you're doing, they do an energy exchange with you. And that does not mean that you have to have a certification. It does not mean that you have to have a degree. Again, my most successful clients don't have any of that. They may have degrees in other things, but they don't have degrees in spirituality. They don't have degrees in light working. There's no, even the certifications for life coaches. Most of my clients don't have that. They get through boot camp and they're incredibly successful and even on into mastery without having that, because it isn't necessary. It's only necessary if you feel that you need it. Because again, it comes back to your certainty. If you are certain in who you are and what you do, you don't need any of that. You don't. It is not necessary, because you have your full connection to source. You've shifted your life. You've made an impact on yourself. And then now it's your duty to truly take that information and that knowledge and share it with others. That's what your duty is to be able to take the experiences that you've had and show others how they can heal themselves as well. So no degree is necessary. No certifications necessary. It's kind of a misnomer. If it makes you feel better, great, go ahead and get it. But is it going to change how you truly teach? Probably not. You have amazing life experiences. You've all worked with different spiritual coaches. You've gone through your process. That's what you need. You need the soul connection with the tribe that is looking for you, because you have a tribe. I always say that your tribe, these are the souls that have known you before. They've known you from a different lifetime, a different density, a different dimension, however you want to look at it. They know you and they're looking for you and they are waiting for you to step out. There are people literally praying for you to step out because they need what you have. They have a problem that they need you to solve, and you've solved it for yourself. That's why you've gone through these amazing life experiences. And now it is your duty to take that information that you have gained from your life experiences and be able to share that and teach and to change people's lives. That's how you change people's lives. You don't change people's lives with a degree. You don't change people's lives by getting a coaching certification. Can it help you? Sure. If it makes you feel better, great, go ahead and do it. But it's not actually necessary at all. It's just take what you know, because you guys already know what you're doing. And then if you know what you're doing and you're trying to figure out the next steps, the Spiritual Biz Bootcamp is the place for you. It's an incredible group of spiritual entrepreneurs stepping out to become spiritual leaders in a major way. And that's where you learn how to take your knowledge and take it to the next level. Because I think that's the biggest thing I hear from people. They're like, I have all this information, but I don't know how to create a course. I don't know how to go out there and change people's lives. And that's what we teach you in Spiritual Biz Bootcamp. So I'm going to put a link above if you're ready to change your life and change others like you should be doing. That's why you've gone through the life experiences that you've had, because it's now time to take that information and take it to a whole other level where you're really having the ripple effect on the planet that you should be having. I will post a link above for my free training. Take a look at that. It's about the 5 shifts that my clients go through to be able to create the 6-figure businesses that they have, where they're really serving at a major level and stepping out as a true spiritual leader. Again, to me, a spiritual leader is someone who is out there with the business, truly serving and making more than 6 figures a year. Because when you make more than 6 figures a year, it shows that you're really changing lives and you're able to be the best version of you. And it also shows me that you're truly connected to source because you're out of scarcity. Because when you're sitting in scarcity, that means you are disconnected from source. So that's a little interesting thing when people say, I'm a spiritual leader. And I will actually say, how much did you make? What's your income? Because if they're like, I'm a spiritual leader, but I have no income, then I know that they're not truly a spiritual leader, because they're still, I mean, we're always still working on ourselves, but there's a complete disconnect, because if you're disconnected from source, that's when it shows up in scarcity. So you need to be able to overcome that to be the true spiritual leader that you are, so that you can show other people that they can do it too. So again, putting a link up here for Spiritual Biz Bootcamp. Let me see if there are any questions over here. Hey guys, hey Lauren. Val, yes, you are welcome for speaking about this, because I know that comes up a lot. What certifications do we need? Mr. Merwitz, how are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Samantha, hi. Mark, any other questions or anything, guys? Let's see. I think we are good. Hey, Sirgun. Sirgun's been doing amazing. Bootcamp graduate. And let's see. Kelly, you are welcome. Perfect info, she says. And Laura, thank you. I was just thinking this morning that I wanted to add coaching services, but I don't have a coaching certification. You truly don't need it. I'm telling you, my most successful clients don't have it. And so it's just that they're using their life experiences, their knowledge, and then the knowledge they gain from bootcamp, from Spiritual Biz Bootcamp, to be able to create their businesses. And what else do we have here? And Shayna, so you have 3 degrees, a bachelor's degree and 2 masters, and that doesn't take away the doubt. That is true. So my clients find immense value through what I offer over and over again. Counts for more than those pieces of paper. That's exactly true. So you're right. The pieces of paper won't take away the doubt. The doubt has to come from your certainty. And frankly, your certainty comes from the results that your clients get. The more amazing things you do for your clients, the more certainty you gain, and that is not tied to a piece of paper at all. So that's a great insight. Shania and Nancy, hello, Terry, and anybody else? Any other questions? Joe, glad you needed this. Robert, stumbled on it in the exact moment. The universe knows it absolutely does know. Raylene, you're welcome, and Kelly, awesome. All right, guys. So again, certification necessary? No. My most successful clients doing well over 6 figures a year are not certified. It's about your life story. It's about your life lessons and what you've learned and you should be teaching. And if you aren't out there teaching it now, I don't know what you're doing, because the reason why you went through those experiences was to be able to take that knowledge and transfer it out to people, to the souls that have known you before, the souls that have known you from a past life, past dimension, past density, wherever they know you from, they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to step out with your knowledge so that you can help them overcome the same struggles that you've overcome. And it's time to do it. So if you're ready to do that, which again, I don't know what you're doing if you're not, then Bootcamp is the place for you. And we will show you how to take all of that knowledge that you have, take that knowledge and actually create an amazing way to serve at the highest level. So I'm gonna put a link above to my free training, and I will see you guys in the next video.